Can the ANC solve its corruption dilemma? That is the question on everyone's lips, following the outcome of a National Executive Committee meeting of the ANC, where the party reportedly resolved to ask corrupt members of the party to step aside from their positions. Joining me today is Bheki Mahlobo, who's an analyst in the CRA team and one of the co-authors of our weekly Risk Alert. Welcome, Bheki.
Thank you, David. Thanks for having me on.
Now, Bheki, one of the risks that you flag in the report is that mainstream media opinion and mainstream analysts may have misread the ANC on corruption and its commitment to expel corrupt officials from the party or to ask them to step aside. Why do you raise this concern, and what is the basis for that argument?
Sure, David. We raised this concern mainly because of what we've seen from the NEC meeting. And I can quote for you what was said exactly in the meeting. And it goes as follows. Those accused of corruption and other serious crimes, including those charged in courts, may be expected to step aside from their positions and responsibilities. That word may is very important and is at odds with what we have seen from the mainstream, which stated that they will be expected to step aside if charged with corruption.
All right, so thanks, Bheki. You were quoting from the NEC minutes there. So that is probably a more accurate reflection of the outcome of that meeting. So now, Bheki, you also discuss 5 ways in which implicated ANC officials may be able to step aside this requirement that they be required to step down. What is the basis for that argument? What are the reasons that you highlight?
Yeah, so the 5 approaches that we think that corrupt ANC officials may take in order to curb charges being brought at them is as follows. The first one may be the fact that charges are not brought towards them. Given the party's control over the police as well as the NPA, this may be enough to ensure that no charges are brought towards any corrupt ANC official. The second would be to charge any expendable ANC official. This will be done in order to change public sentiment and curb criticism of the party. The third would be ANC officials to distance themselves from any family relatives or any associates. However, we think that this has been done to a large extent. The fourth would be to blame what we see as corruption, or what the media and public are allowed to think as corruption, on the procurement procedures of the government. That has resulted or even encouraged middlemen to supply goods to government at marked up prices. Charging these men will be hard in and of itself. The fifth approach may be simply that charges are just simply dropped.
So, Bheki, one of the risks that you also flag is this idea of a false horizon when it comes to dealing with corruption. We've seen this a lot in terms of the prospects for reform within the party. Could you unpack this concept of a false horizon?
So a false horizon is essentially an illusion when a pilot is flying, and the pilot would need to rely on his instrument in order to make sure that the plane does not crash. And the false horizon that we see emanating from the ANC is that whenever they are in big trouble with the public as well as investor sentiment, a reformist horizon is created. However, nothing of pragmatical sense will be done to any significant ANC official, and no reform will come within the ANC party.
Well, Bheki, thank you very much for that analysis. I think that is just a flavor of the type of insights that we offer in our weekly Risk Alert. If you would like to receive these alerts, we're currently running a 30-day free trial. You're welcome to click on the link in the description below, and you will be able to enjoy our insights for a month. If you got value out of this video, please do give it a like, share it on social media, and also remember to subscribe to the channel. That's it from me, David Ansara. Until tomorrow, take care.